Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot for today. Today is Tuesday, January 27th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. If you ever want to reach out to me, my email is in the description box, so feel free. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you. Whatever doesn't, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Barthelman. You can find this at intuitiveintention.com. What is that? What is that commercial where they're like, .com? I don't watch enough TV anymore to even remember. I can't even remember. And literally right now, as I mentioned TV commercials, I'm thinking about the old Super Bowl one with the horses, and it's snowing and the horses are running. It's like a Coca-Cola commercial, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I think it was a Super Bowl commercial. And that popped into my head for some reason. But I can't remember the .com. Is it booking.com? Is that what it is? Booking.com? I don't know. Intuitiveintention.com, my intuitive intention on Etsy. I think I went on TikTok the other day. I couldn't find this on there. So he's not selling it on there anymore, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember what his page is on there either. Like, I don't know. If I type in his name, I don't know if it'll come up, but maybe I'll look later. We got one on the table. Oh, why is there so much weird energy today? Oh, we got two on the table. Swords, baby. It's all swords. It's swords. Three on the table. Okay, that's weird. Two swords, two cups. Uh-oh. My news lady on TikTok just posted something. It's probably not good. It's never good. These days, it never seems like it's good. And this is why I don't watch TV. This is why I don't watch like regular news, because it's so depressing most of the time. Two more shuffles. Uh-oh. Okay, we got five on the table. One card in reverse. No major. Okay, that was the last shuffle, but I'm going to do one more because that was pitiful. I could usually get like more than half the deck. I can't really get the whole thing, but okay, we got six on the table, one reverse. Oh, what is this, baby? What is this? Okay. All right. We got seven on the table with bottom of the deck. All right. It's not bad energy. I wanted like some happiness. I wanted some like either something romantical or just like, I got my shit together. I don't need anybody else. That's the kind of energy we want. Okay. We got five of swords. We've got two of swords. We've got seven of cups. I'm going to move these up here. We got the three of cups. Seven of pentacles in reverse. Okay. And it's not, I mean, it looks like it should be bad, but this really is not a bad reading. It's just, yeah. Page of Swords. And then bottom of the deck, King of Wands. It's just not the energy I want to see at the beginning of the year. Like, yeah. I want something different. I want different. I want different. All right. So, feminine, masculine takeout resonates. So, I don't know who this is. You, someone else. I don't know. But somebody, and it gives relationship vibes, okay? It gives lover vibes. But takeout resonates because it doesn't necessarily have to be, okay? So somebody, so I'm gonna say it as lovers because for me, like that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. Even though I would really like it to be something else, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. Technically, you could take out the lover and you could put in a job situation, something about a friend, something about a family member. You can change that around. It's just when the cards literally when the first three cards fell out, I was like, "Oh, who is this?" I was like, "Who is this?" Because to me, it's somebody that is almost like sick. It's like somebody that's like I have to go in and I have to say something to somebody. I have to say like I have to tell somebody something, but it's like they're sick. Like they're sick. With the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, whoever this is, the card says frustrated. This person is like upset. Like they're upset. Because it gives like if we're going to attribute it to lovers, it gives somebody like being in love with somebody and not saying anything, and then like months, maybe a year, maybe more than a year, maybe 10 years, and all of a sudden like, okay, I have to tell them that I'm in love with them. But how do I tell them? Because how do you tell somebody that you've been in love with them for a year and you were too afraid to say anything? Do you know what I mean? Like that's like with me and the situation at work. If you follow, if you subscribe, if you know my story, I fell in love with a guy at work last year. I told him that I had feelings for him. He had no response, right? I wrote him a letter. Like I tried, I tried to say something. I wrote him a letter. I tried to open up the lines of communication. He wasn't having it. My friend gave it to him. There was no response. I gave him my phone number. He didn't call me. Nothing. Didn't talk to me at work. So it is January of 2026. This all started in July of 2025. So, I mean, we're getting there. Like like we're getting there. This would be like him a year later being like, "Yeah, I should have answered that letter. I'm sorry I didn't answer that letter." Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like no shit. And I said this, I think last week I said this in one of the readings. Like the chances we don't take, right? There's like a phrase out there and I still haven't figured out what it is or where it comes from. But I think it's I think it's a guy that says it. I think it's in like a movie or something. I can't remember. But it's the chances we don't take. And this is what this reminds me of. It's like somebody like I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this character on this card. Like somebody's in turmoil. This combined with this. And the funny thing is who they want to go towards, who they want to talk to, who they want to tell, like, hey, I'm in love with you. Hey, I have a crush on you. Hey, I can't stop thinking about you. Like, they want this person. They really, truly want this person and believe this could be their person. But they don't come in and they don't say anything because they're afraid of this. They're afraid of this. 5 of Swords. They're afraid of having to take a step forward and like open up their mouth and say something, right? And then they're afraid of the response. You know, if I go in and I tell so and so, hey, I'm in love with you, and again, the guy from work, no response, and then I tried to write him a letter and still no response. So Do I have regrets? No. No, I don't. Because I will say this every time. I have always put my ass on the line for love, and I always will. Whether it pans out in my favor, whether it doesn't. And and not at all to diminish like my life or my love or anything like that, but it does not usually pan out for me. But I would still put my ass on the line because the chances we don't take. Like, why would I, you know what I mean? Like, why would I hold that in and let that eat me alive? And yeah, you could say, well, Kim, eventually you'd fall out of love with them and you'd fall in love with somebody else. Yeah, okay, fine. Sure. 5 years later, 2 years later, 10 years later, whatever. Okay, fine. I don't really look at it like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really look at it like that. I just know what am I okay living with? You know what I mean? Like, and again, I don't want to hurt anybody else, right? Like, I don't want to, I don't want to make anybody else. Like I said, I wrote him a letter. He didn't answer. I left it at that. And I've told you guys before, like, it's a work situation. So I'm not going to chase somebody because I don't want to end up in HR, right? However, I can honestly say, like, I don't have any regrets about what I did, what I said. And I'm glad that I did it. And I probably would have done it again. I probably would have done it again. For sure. I don't think I would have just assumed that he was seeing my friend at work, because I don't think that that was the case. Or if it was, it fizzled out pretty quick. Um, yeah. But I don't have any regrets in that situation because I said what I had to say. I put my feelings out there. And no offense, but I don't feel ashamed about that either. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with loving another person. And even if he were to come back, like, let's say he actually came back and he responded to me, right? Well, Kim, I'm not in love with you. I don't have a crush on you. I don't have feelings for you like that. I mean, would I have, been hurt? Of course. But that's my own feelings. That doesn't really have anything to do with him. It's not like he meant to hurt me. If he doesn't feel the same, he doesn't feel the same. It is what it is. But I still would have rather that happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still would have rather him had said something to kind of close out the situation. Because if he had said something, we probably would have been talking. I wouldn't say that we would be friends, but I don't think there would be such animosity. And and I told you guys this too. Like, all the animosity is on his side. And then when I see him and I feel like he's angry and pissed off, it pisses me off. Because why are you angry and pissed off? Like, he had more than one opportunity to say something and he didn't say something. It's just that simple. So, anywho. Oh, I think maybe the kitties are out there. The neighbor's outdoor light is on. Unless she's out there, maybe. This is somebody that should have said something and didn't say something, and now they're upset. They're upset. And I think this person with the Page of Swords, like, this person is, it's just about courage. It's really just about, like, getting the kahunas to say something. Because they have an idea in their head. Like, they have this thought in their head that whoever this other person is, like, this is their person. So say something. Why didn't you say something? And me personally, like, I hate to hear stories like that. I hate to hear stories like that. Because what, you're afraid of words? Like, you're afraid of rejection? You're afraid of getting you're afraid of getting your heart broken? I mean, I got my heart broken because I said something, right? But even if I hadn't said something and I watched him get involved with my friend, you know what I mean? I still would have been heartbroken. What's the difference? I might as well be honest and say what I have to say and be heartbroken and still be heartbroken. It doesn't matter, you know? I don't know. I don't know whoever this is. Like I like I want to offer words of encouragement for sure, but at the same time it's just it annoys me because like why are you fighting yourself about it? Like just say something. And maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just too open and honest and, whatever. And that's why I always get my heart broken. But that's fine. I would rather be that person than be the guy that I was in love with. Do you know what I mean? Because his type of energy, I don't want to be that. You know, I don't know what his thought process was. I don't know what he was thinking, but I don't want to be that. I'd rather be open and honest, lead with my heart, say what I have to say, and even if it bites me in the ass in the end of the at the end of the day, it bites me in the ass. Oh well, you know. As some people, and maybe some people have so many bad past experiences, or they have one bad past experience, and they're like, okay, well, I'm never doing that again. Like, I'm never falling in love again. you know I guess I'm never getting married and having kids because I'm not doing that again. I get it. You're talking you're talking to the woman that's been raped 3 times, sexually assaulted 3 times, physically assaulted once, and relationships just never seem to work out for me. So I get it. But I would still try. You know what I mean? Like if somebody was willing to try with me, I would try with them. I mean, unless, I get the red flags or the ickies, then I'm out of there. For sure. No ickies. No ickies. And it's kind of funny because I think I said this too like a couple weeks ago, maybe even longer ago. The guy at work, if he were to come in tomorrow and say something, and don't get me wrong, like I would be polite and friendly and kind and all that, but like I don't know, I don't think I would have any, I just can't imagine having any interest in that at this point. I just can't, you know, because he had so long to say something, do something, and he just didn't, you know. And it's funny because a lot of the times too, when I think about that situation, I think that there was just a lot of miscommunication there. But then I also think about how I was the one trying to communicate. And it's like, well, okay, yeah, miscommunication, but he had opportunities to say something and didn't say anything. So, anyway, I would just hate for that to happen to whoever this is. Like, just say something. What was that from? I know I said use this as an example before, but it was I don't know if it was a TV show or a movie where the guy tells the other guy to pull his pull his balls out of his wife's purse, or I think it was his wife's purse. Pull your balls out of your wife's purse or something. My other thing too is like that's the other thing too. Like if I had never said anything, I don't know that I could have lived with myself like this. Like look at that. I don't know that. I mean, I had to live with myself after, saying what I said and then walking away from the whole situation because I was just fed up and done. I can't imagine what it would have been like if I felt like that. Like All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Short and sweet. I hope it doesn't resonate for anybody, but I know it will resonate for someone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. Just a reminder, tomorrow is Wednesday. I am off. I will be doing readings on and off throughout the day. I'm probably going to do collective and tarot collective early and then upload it early, just because it always works out better for me like that when I'm off. So again, hope everybody has a great night, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.